Hey Jazz K here, queens. Today I'm going to give a detailed video on how to shrink the size of your dome cap so that it fits your client's head perfect. The simple tools that you need for this is your measuring tape, curved needle, please excuse my nails, they look atrocious, some thread, and a dome cap. So I'm going to be transferring the measurements from my client's head onto the dome head. Now that I have the mesh cap lined up with my client's measurements, you see that there's a lot of excess space in the cap. Normally you'll have that issue with a 21-inch circumference dome head. And please don't think that I have my head backwards. They put the number on the wrong side. So what I'm going to do is take the excess cap, fold it over, but make sure that it's folded over evenly. And I'm just going to fold and pin where necessary. So it's folding all the way back here. Well, it's showing excess cap all the way back here. So I'm just gonna grab as much as I can, fold it over, pin it. Don't pull it too hard. Just pull it enough so that the remaining of the cap is flat. So pull it over and pin it. And try and leave yourself a little room when you do pin it so that you can put the needle and thread through, because you don't want to be moving too many pins as you're going. So I'm going to fold this over, pop a pin in, fold it over. Please excuse my son in the background. And this is the last piece, probably. So I'm going to even it out at the end, fold it over, pop a pin. So now we're going to sew this down. So this is how your cap should look before sewing it down. You just want to turn it around, do a little 360, make sure everything looks good. Flat, even, no humps, no bumps. So now I'm going to proceed to sew this down. Just going to grab the beginning of the flap and I'm going to put my needle through the first layer of the cap. You don't want to sew it all the way through the elastic band. You're just going to mess up the entire cap like that. So first layer, not too far back, but the first layer of the cap. Come on. And it's completely up to you if you want to do double knotted stitching or if you want to do singular stitching. I prefer singular, especially since I'm sewing this down with a sewing machine. Jesus. Sir, I'm gonna need you to keep it down. Good Lord. Now as you get to where the larger foldovers are, you just want to shift your needle probably like a 1/4 of an inch further away from where you're sewing, just so that you could give it a little more security. And just try and follow your sewing lines. So if you started, see that one, I didn't come back far enough, but if you started like in this section here, just try and keep your stitching aligned. I'm doing my stitching a little further apart because this middle part is going to get cut off, so I don't really have to be too concerned about that being closely stitched together. And as I get closer to the side, I will bring my stitches closer together. Just going to wrap it up right here where there is just very little folding left over. Ooh. Just going to loop this around twice if I could actually stop having butterfingers over here. Loop that around twice, and I just like to go back in. No, I don't. Yes, I do. I just like to go in, do another double knot. And there you have it. You can remove your pins. And you can see how nice and secure the stitching is. Space. I can barely grab this. Congratulations, you just shrunk the size on your wig cap. Now it's time to lay y'all wig. And please don't forget to like this video, share it with anybody you think that it would benefit, and please subscribe to my channel if you like more information like this. Later, hair queens.